Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. I tell you what, I've been coughing this morning. I don't know why. I just started, excuse me. Well, before I get into crypto and XRP talk this morning, I saw this article from CNBC this morning, and I thought that this would be interesting, something interesting to everyone out there, because if you're listening to my voice, there's a good chance that you're in this game to get wealthy and become a millionaire maybe. So I saw this at 7 signs you could become a millionaire. And this came from this guy, the author of, I guess it's a book, Thomas Corley, found in his multi-year study of self-made millionaires. So this is a multi-year study he did, but I just wanted to show you the 7 things. These are the 7, I think that I don't even like the title though, 7 signs you could become a millionaire. I would have said something like, the 7 qualities of millionaires or something like that. But anyway, here they are. The first is you have multiple streams of income, not any one stream of income. The second is that you save to invest. You don't just save to sit there and put it in something, I guess, that's not making going to make you money. or you put it in income producing real estate or whatever. The next is you surround yourself with high achieving people. The next one is that you're decisive. You have specific goals for your money. You prefer books. In other words, I guess you would rather read than to watch TV or anything. And then the last one is you think big. If you set your expectations exceptionally high and are up for any challenge, you're on the right track. After all, no one would ever strike it rich and live their dreams without huge expectations. And then I saw this and I wanted to give him a shout out. This is a guy you should follow on Twitter in the XRP community. His name is Kieran Kelly, at Kieran ML Kelly. He's got an XRP information site, and I saw him post this today, so I wanted to show you his site. It's xrp.co, and you can go there. He's got all sorts of good information on XRP and Ripple. He's got a section where you can click on Buy XRP, and he shows you all the different exchanges where XRP is listed. He's got a chart section where you can go and see what the charts are looking like for XRP and the different trading pairs. Then he's got, let's see, XRP versus Ripple, where it gives you an explanation of the difference between Ripple, the company, and XRP, the digital asset. But anyway, a lot of good information. Anytime I see websites, I think I've shown this one before, but it never hurts. We got new people that are piling in all the time. So, okay, but it's xrp.co if you want to go check that out. Okay, next, this is from Joker. Now, I always like to tell you when I show his tweets, this is a guy, this is one of the few people who I think the way I understand it is he's with a company that has a trading bot. They call the trading bot Joker, and their trading bot, the way I understand it, just is constantly doing calculations based on, trades that are going on and different things like that. And this guy has given me at least 3 or 4 predictions that weren't just right, but were right within, almost to the pennies on what their predictions were for like Bitcoin and XRP. And so I find what he has to say interesting. I think I covered this one yesterday, but he replied to it and he says, is there any significant difference between investing in Bitcoin at 11,000 to sell at 200,000 and investing in Bitcoin at 9,000 to sell at 200,000? 2, investing in XRP at 39 cents to sell at $50 and investing in XRP at 34 cents to sell at $50. And so I think that there, I don't know if he's saying something without saying something there, but I found it to be an interesting reply in itself. So anyway, if you don't follow him, this guy is very interesting, and don't confuse him. They call their bot the Joker, and don't confuse that with any of this stuff about Riddlers and bears and all that. That's not what this is about. They just nicknamed their trading bot the Joker. But this guy has some he does some very professional, has some very professional tweets. I'm not wording that right, but anyway, he has more than once put out some really good information to me, and I keep watch. I see a lot of different people. I've seen a lot of different people do charting and all of that. This one guy has been more accurate than any of them that I've seen. And like I said, almost to the penny before, more than once with me. And this is stuff that he didn't go public with and showed it to me. And then the next thing I know, I was like, wow. So anyway, next, I thought this was funny. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I had, no, it was the day before yesterday, I had tweeted this. I said, the only photo I haven't seen is Christine Lagarde standing beside Vitze Vin and his parrot, with his parrot on her shoulder any day now. And I was joking around about how we've seen Brad Garlinghouse in the same room with her, and she talks about Ripple, and she's just seems to really be pro Ripple. And I was just joking that the only thing I haven't seen is Vitze Vin in the room with her. He's one of the developers he actually, I think, is funded by Spring from Ripple, and he's an XRP developer. And so then Stewart XRP at Stewart_XRP came in, and he found the photo or made the photo. So she's got the parrot on her shoulder. I just thought that was funny. Next, from Jas at James A. Squires sent me this, and this is here's a guy that you definitely want to follow, at Gallagher Tron. Really smart guy. Has his own website at it's gallaghertron.net. It's like a blog, and he writes a lot of really good blog entries. And so you need to go gallaghertron.net is where that is. But he also does a lot of really good tweets, and this is one that he does these consistently. Latest charts, remittance size payments holding steady, which is really encouraging since the speculative energy has mostly dissipated. These flows don't seem tied to speculation. And it shows them the different things, like the purple's micro payments, the orange is small payments between 2 and less than 10 US dollars. But you can see the yellow is remittances and payments between 10 and less than 500 USD. But interesting numbers that he's keeping track of there. So go give him a follow as well. Let's see what we got here. XRP Trooper at Trooper XRP sent me this. I just thought this was interesting. This person Googled SBI Group founded date. The SBI Holdings was founded on July 8th, 1999. Well, tomorrow is July 8th, and so he says, SBI Group founded on July 8, 1999. It would be proper to launch SBI virtual currencies on the 20th anniversary this Monday. That would just be amazing. And so this is just one of those little interesting tweets that was out there. Okay, next from at XRP Bart sent me this. And what this is, that a lot of people, yesterday when XRP went up pretty good, a lot of people think that this was the reason. This is from Omar Kaufman, What's in Your Wallet? And he's pulled this, it came from American Express's website. So I went and looked to make sure that it was, and it is. It's on American Express's website. Just type in, if you type in, this is the part that he had. If you type in Google, Ripple, a more radical blockchain-based approach, it'll come up because that's what I type. So this is a thing on American Express's website, cross-border payments to become faster, more transparent, and easier to manage. And it's got 2 sections in here, more or less. Swift GPI, improving correspondent banking, and Ripple, a more radical blockchain-based approach. Of course, we're interested in this in the Ripple section. Some believe that more radical change is necessary and look to blockchain-based technologies for a fundamentally different cross-border payments experience. Ripple aims to create an internet of value where value can be transferred as much as the conventional distributed internet transfers information. But let me show you this. Where was it? I believe it was right. Anyway, but the bottom line is, they've got the fact that you've got on American Express's website for cross-border payments to become faster. But you've got this, and they talk about two things in here. One being Swift, and they've got Ripple right here on the same playing field with Swift. To me, that is pretty telling about where all this is going, folks. And I think this is the reason the market went up yesterday. In fact, here's this is from Sergeant Obi-Wan, and he was tweeting out this article. XRP surges over 4% in an hour. Many speculate American Express mention of is what caused it. He says, soon all the big names will be getting on board the XRP train. You're darn right, Sergeant Obi-Wan. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And tell your friends and family that Ripple and XRP are talked about on American Express's website. Why would that be? Thank you for listening.